Hey guys, welcome. This is a general reading for the collective of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Excuse me. It is your 2023 tarot forecast, so it is date and time specific, unlike the majority of my readings. And I'm using a different spread, and we're gonna, look at various elements of it's more predictive in nature, is what I'm trying to say, Capricorn. So hang tight. I'll walk you through the spread. It is still general though, so it may not resonate for some of you. Some have commented, "Oh, this seems like a different reading," and it is, because I'm looking forward. I'm not tapping into your present energies. So keep that in mind. You can be here as a cross watcher. That's fine too. Also, one thing to note, something in the cosmos big that happened that may impact you, Capricorn, especially if you're here as the sun or rising, is that, or even Venus, which is in Capricorn, just conjunct Pluto on the 31st. So Venus and Pluto came together this time last year at the end of December and into the beginning of January, and they hung out together for 2 full weeks in Capricorn, and Venus was retrograde at the time. This time she's direct, and they met up at 27 degrees of Capricorn. So find where that falls in your chart to get a hint about what aspect of life that may impact. But the general theme of Venus coming together with Pluto is that, it's where love in the heart meets the depth and the power of the shadow, of the underworld, of the darker aspects of giving and receiving love. And even though it can be difficult energy to contend with in the moment, what it brings is the growth, the change, and the transformation that we set in motion a year ago. So it's almost like the healing of a bruise. Sometimes it looks uglier before it gets better. And we're just at that stage now where it's, about to heal completely. So I wanted to make you aware of that. Closing out some of those more difficult energies from 2021 and 2022. Thank heaven. Okay, so I'm pulling from Prairie Majesty Oracle. I'm going to pull one card. It has a word, it has a totem, and it has a question for you to ponder for the year. Someone else got this. Work. Prairie Mound Ant, what is mine for the doing? I can't remember who got it. Well, this is perfect for you, Capricorn. It's kind of your word anyway. It's one of the archetypal energies of Capricorn is work. What is mine for the doing? But it does talk about, it's not just work, it's about action, taking action. So that is your word for 2023. And hopefully what you set in motion, what you take action on, will yield very positive results. That's what we're going to send out there to the universe. Okay, so let me pull the cards, and I'll walk you through the positions. Wow. Emperor. Whew. Ace of Swords. High Priestess. 7 of Wands. Gosh. Justice. Oh my goodness. And the 5 of Pentacles. So this energy here is, this card is about something from 2022 that you need to let go. And we do have divine masculine energy here. So if you're dealing with somebody that you have been struggling with, and you feel that they are the DM, the divine masculine in your connection, you got to release something there. It could also be your own energy. And sometimes the Emperor, it's like my way or the highway in reversed energy. So if there's been a power struggle, which has come through in a lot of the Capricorn readings I have done for you this year, if you find yourself in a power struggle with somebody, that's what you need to release. Your whole year of 2023 is right here. Ace of Swords. A year of epiphanies, a year of insights, a year of gifts of insight and knowledge and aha moments from spirit. Like everything's going to start to click into place for you in 2023. Could also be a year of truths being revealed, things that have been kept secret from you. I'm saying that because a High Priestess can also be about secrecy. and then things being revealed. Now, this is something to look forward to in 2023, High Priestess. Your intuitive hits about the information coming in, or the insights, or the epiphanies, or the little truth bombs that reveal themselves. It's all the way that you connect with it on an intuitive level. Very highly connected to the divine, very in touch with your inner knowing, that gut instinct, your inner aha is coming to light in 2023. Now, this is what you need to explore, something new you need to explore in 2023. And to me, I'm going to need to wait to clarify to be sure about it, but the Seven of Wands, we've got two energies here. It could possibly be about some defensiveness and or resistance, right? Pushback. But it can also be about taking a stand. Taking a stand for yourself. And that kind of comes through as not defensive, but defending your position on something. What do you stand for, and how do you defend it when everything's kind of coming at you in opposition? So we'll see which way that leans when I get to the clarifiers. Hard to tell based on the little bit that's on the table. This is an important lesson you will learn in 2023, is all about how to strike balance. Where can we find the fairness? Where can we find a level playing field? What do you need to take a stand for to ensure that you're not being overpowered or, outwilled by someone else, or vice versa, right? So I do think it's about harmony and balance, and leveling the playing field is something important you will learn. The best version of yourself doesn't suffer fools and doesn't allow people to determine your sense of self-worth and value. So I'm seeing this as coming through reversed. So no instability, no insecurities, no scarcity mindset, no lack consciousness, no feeling abandoned, no feeling left out in the cold. No, because you create your own sense of worth and value. That's an inside job. So the best version of yourself feels more on terra firma. I like it. All right, let's go ahead and look at the Emperor. Yeah, wow. Okay, so we get the Ace of Swords. So underneath, for those who are new, when I pull from the bottom of the deck, I'm tapping into unconscious awareness, what's rolling around in the psyche or playing out behind the scenes. There's been something you've been trying to get some information, like some truth about it. You've been waiting for some insight or some truth about something that ended in a very painful way. And it's almost like you've got no quit in you here. You're waiting and waiting. And I'm saying waiting even though there's no patience cards here, because of the endurance, the perseverance of that Nine of Wands. So dealing with this person, and I do feel it's them, you've been sort of struggling through. There's lots of exhaustion in that Nine of Wands, feeling very wounded, right? And sort of soldiering on because something ended painfully and you probably didn't know why, or didn't have the clarity you needed about it. So that Ace of Swords didn't serve you in the past. It will serve you in 2023. So what you need to do is give up the fight and let go of whatever it is that it ended, right? This is the end of a painful cycle. It's done. No need to drag yourself through shards of glass any longer in a search for some kind of truth. And what I've been seeing in a lot of the readings lately is, as soon as you let go of the situation, it kind of comes around. It kind of comes back. And sometimes it's a person, but sometimes it's that issue, that situation. And in your case, there's been some desire to persevere until you get the truth of the situation. That's what I think 2023 will be about, but not unless or until you let it go. You part with it. You just say, you know what? Okay, I'm not going to have my answer. Thank you, next. And then Ace of Swords comes in for 2023. I hope that makes sense. Yes, and whatever this truth is, it kind of sets you free. Wow. Okay, so let it go. because the minute you do, that is an energetic exchange that somehow comes back in your favor to reveal itself and free you, liberate you. The sun is liberation. This is a single person, 9 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Cups underneath, it's like, oh, I can finally find love again. I'm free of this now, and I can find the happiness and the happily ever after I desire and deserve. And I'm feeling like it's something that comes in that it's like everything clicks into place, as I said, and clears the path, because this is not a clear path. That's what you have to release, is that sort of unrelenting death grip you've got on this 10 of Swords, because it's the 9 of Wands. How many more times can you be cut here, Cap? Just so that you can get this person to speak some truth or to provide some sort of aha, insight, moment, clarity, epiphany, truth bomb, whatever you want to call it. Once you release it, it comes in and it sets you free. Beautiful. High Priestess is something to look forward to this year. There's Justice. Yeah. There could be some form of reconciliation, possibly even a reunion. You'll know. That's the mantra of the High Priestess, right? What wasn't fair kind of comes back in, possibly to redeem the situation, to keep you from feeling less rejected, the emotional distance, the feelings of missed opportunities, all of that you will have. There is crossroads energy here in this Judgment card that I feel comes from the Ace of Swords. It's like that moment of truth that helps you clear up any misgivings you have about something that was an unexplored opportunity, but it provides some balance and it helps. And I'm saying that because we have an important lesson you're going to learn this year about what that Justice card is about. It's also about integration. It's about potentially, I'm word searching here, but I know what I want to say. Someone takes accountability. And that brings in the balance. And that could be what that Ace of Swords is about. Is you've been struggling and beating a dead horse about it. The minute you let it go, it finds its way to you. The information comes in. It liberates you. Your intuition, you go, I knew it. And it's sort of their accountability sort of helps to mitigate the disappointment of the past. So you have a reunion or at least a reconciliation to look forward to. That will be yours to determine if it's something that you even want. But we're going to look at the Justice card coming up in a moment. So what's something new you have to explore in 2023? This 7 of Wands. Let's see what comes through. Wow. Okay, so I'm getting a couple of different things, which I was afraid of. I feel this Emperor here has issues around emotional availability, but kind of comes on strong in the passion department and is in and out and in and out, and that's where the conflict is. You want something more deep and emotional, and they're kind of in it for the minute sometimes, and they don't have a lot, or they have not demonstrated the staying power, and that has been a great source of conflict. So it could be representing their defensiveness and where it's coming from, their resistance and where it's coming from. I hope that makes sense. But it could also be you taking a stand because this conflict is not something you want to carry forward. So please take that as it resonates for you. If you feel you're dealing with someone who struggles to express themselves emotionally or to be emotionally available or vulnerable, and what you get is someone who kind of shows up, on the fly and sweeps you up off your feet and then heads right back out the door, and if that's been a source of a bone of contention between you, then that could be what this little thing is about. Is what you need to explore is the reasons for that 7 of Wands that's creating so much conflict, Or if you know this to be a fact and they already know that they kind of are non-committal and not really emotionally available, then that's you standing up for that which you need to feel kind of comfortable in the relationship, right? Because that's what's out of balance. So let's go ahead and look at this. Really does feel like I'm talking to you about the connection that you've been in and dealing with for a while now. Let's look at the Justice card. An important lesson you will learn. Oh my gosh. All right. So it is about this person and their fears. I feel like whoever this is, could be a Libra even, they've got some serious fears about commitment. This is about, you know, baby steps. Why do they, if they breadcrumb you, it's coming from fear. If they don't breadcrumb you, but they're kind of in and out and don't really swim the emotional depths that you need them to, for you to understand, it's kind of helping you see where that it's coming from fear, and that's why things are out of balance. And all of a sudden you start to put the pieces all together, because we've got this powerful Eight of Swords coming in that liberates you. There's a little bit of liberation in the Justice card as well, and it may just be that you have to take very tiny baby steps. And I'm saying that because of Temperance, which is about self-control and restraint, and, you know, the wisdom to know that in time all the energies will come into flow, and wait for it balance. So I do feel you're going to learn something here that sets the scales at level. And I think what you may learn is that this person's behaviors and patterns are coming from fear. They're a byproduct of fear. And so in that case, it seems like that's part of what you'll explore, is this person's defensiveness, why they get defensive or resistant toward getting deeper on an emotional level, and why they keep things footloose and fancy free in that Page of Wands in and out kind of energy. And it's all coming from fear. So you may need to make progress one baby step at a time. But you know, knowledge is power, and it does set you free. And I feel like this Ace of Swords is something you've wanted for quite a while. And then the minute that truth bomb gets put before you, it all makes sense. It all clicks into place. High Priestess, like your inner knowing, you'll be like, that's it. That's it. That's exactly what it is. And then the reunion and the reconciliation can begin as you explore where this person's fears come from. So I don't think it's your fear. I don't think you own that. I think it belongs to whoever is this Emperor. Now, if you're here as a cross watcher, it could be the Capricorn who's the Emperor. So keep that in mind. But then it would still be the same reading for you. Five of Pentacles. Wow, there's the reconciliation. So yeah, you getting unstuck. These two cards coming through reverse. Five of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, not second guessing your worth or value, not getting too caught up in the weeds. The best version of yourself is optimistic, feeling solid and grounded about your future. And, you know, finding where the win-win outcomes can be made available, right? Not feeling like all the chips are against you. Instead, in the recesses of your mind and your unconscious awareness, it'll all be about making peace. It'll be about reconciliation. It'll be about finding where you each feel validated and valued, so that you don't stay stuck in this weird energy of the Eight of Swords. Best version of yourself is moving forward towards something more abundant, more long-lasting, something with some longevity that could potentially go the distance. But it does feel like it's a series of, like, the information comes in and the way you process it may kind of unfold in baby steps. And I want to say that for a reason, because there's something very deep here. There could be a wound for this person that once you sort of scratch the surface, it like they gush blood. You know, it's like they bleed out kind of energy is what I'm seeing here. Something that this person has pushed down so far that the minute you tap into it, it's like the floodgates open on an emotional level. So you'll want to take it in a ginger way, which isn't really the Capricornian approach. But remember, what's yours for the doing? What do you need to work at? I don't see the Eight of Pentacles here, but I sure as hell feel it. Nine of Pentacles, yeah, that's your independence and autonomy and feeling empowered, but this is going to take a little bit of work. And so if you're up for it, that's what you've got to look forward to in 2023. Let me tell you the astrology. We have Aries here. We've got Mars in the Emperor. Sun is Leo. Nine of Pentacles happens to be Virgo. If you have any Virgo in your chart, that's some confirmation. High Priestess is Pisces. Justice is out twice. That's Libra. Judgment is Scorpio, as is the King of Cups. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, you're getting some confirmation there. The moon is more Pisces. So again, we have strong Pisces, Sagittarius in the Temperance card. So that's what I have for you. In the extended, I'm doing a romance reading with the yes-no spreads. Is someone coming back from the past in 2023? Kind of looks like a yes, but we'll see. And then is someone new coming on your path in 2023? There may be some choices that need to be made. So we'll take a look at that. The link is below. I'll see you there. Happy New Year. Bye for now.